Nityananda. So I wanted to share on what actually happens during initiation and third eye awakening with Swamiji and with Kundalini awakening and the whole science of it, the biology of it. So when initiation happens with Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, Swamiji, it is not just a spiritual event. It's something very real and begins to shift in the body, brain and the biology. So let's start with what science can already observe. So Swamiji had scientists came out to him some years ago, and all that information is revealed, and that's what I'm going to talk a bit about now. So what happens during deep meditation and initiation-like states, neuroscience shows reduced activity in the default mode network and brain circuit linked to ego and self-talk. Increased coherence between the prefrontal cortex, the thalamus, and the pineal region, heightened gamma and theta brainwaves associated with insight, learning, and expanded awareness. So, in simple terms, the brain stops defending identity and starts receiving information. We start listening, hearing, seeing, feeling. This is the neurological doorway to what Swamiji calls the third eye awakening. Now, if we look a bit deeper at the biology, stress, fear and trauma are known to switch genes on and off through epigenetic mechanisms. Initiation works in opposite direction. When a person enters deep receptivity, stress hormones reduce, neuroplasticity increases, and gene expression patterns linked to survival begin to relax. DNA does not change, but how it expresses intelligence does. Swamiji explains this as DNA shifting from defense mode to conscious mode. Now comes Kundalini awakening. Kundalini is not mystical energy alone, it has a biological signature. Activation of the spinal brain axes, heightened cerebral spinal fluid, increased communication between the lower survival centers and the higher cognition. This is why people report sudden clarity, emotional completion, enhanced perception, intuition beyond logic. The system becomes integrated, not fragmented. Swamiji adds, what science has not yet mapped, that consciousness itself carries memory. When the third eye opens, access expands beyond personal experience into subjective lineage and cosmic memory. This is why initiation is not belief-based, it is experience-based. The real question is not, is this possible? Science already shows the brain and DNA are far more plastic than we thought. The real question is, what happens when consciousness itself becomes the operating system? Swamiji offers initiation not as philosophy, but as an invitation to explore your own inner science. Not to believe, but to experience. So initiation is not adding something to you. It is removing what you are not. If you're curious about your own potential, the third eye and Kundalini are known as not concepts to study, then you realize these are realities to awaken. Nityananda, thanks for listening.